Good old times to our immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex Palace of the Immortals. Chris.
Leah.
And we're on Railroad Wrath in Cuphead.
And he's fighting a train.
The Phantom Express. Choo choo, motherfucker! I'm gonna shoot you in the hands. Yep. Hand shooting, eyeballs. Easy.
Brick.
Brick-a-brack.
Well, crud.
Choo-choo, boys.
Choo-choo! Choo are you? Choo-choo, choo-choo.
What?
Choo-choo, ka-choo.
Or is it boo are you?
Boo are you.
Either one works if it's a ghost train.
Alright, this is easy peasy.
What am I missing?
Buttes.
Buttes.
Double buttes.
Ferris Bueller.
Not buttes. Not buttes. Very unbuttes.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to give up on this one.
I died. My choo-choo went boo-hoo.
And of course, you didn't bother switching out your weapons at all before
No,
starting.
I did not. This entire fight's off the rails.
Oh.
You see what I did there?
I
don't know.
Off the rails.
Oh man, I am up to my eyeballs in danger.
Goodness. Me too. I'm taking on a tank now. On foot.
Are you playing Metal Gear Solid 5?
Oh, I went the
Far
wrong
Cry
way.
6.
Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Oh. We're retrying.
Ugh.
What?
Okay, I guess.
This fair, I was on one hit left and I still had to get through at least 2 more stages. Did you forget about the double heads and then the actual engine itself with the big... Oh, I'm gonna stick it in your butt with my burner and all that, yeah?
No, I didn't forget that you have to fight a train.
It's possessed.
Oh man,
Fuck!
how do I get in them?
I need to stop them from getting me.
I'm so sad. My
Why
rice
so?
is all gone. I
Oh,
need
your
more
rice.
rice.
White rice?
Fried rice.
Fried?
Oh my god, I am not doing very well. I need to warm up. Warm up!
I need to check my phone and see what you're on now, bro.
Before it was.
I like white rice cooked for breakfast.
I do not like white rice. It's bland.
Yeah, I like. At least
You like bland?
like butter and seasonings in my white rice.
Oh yeah, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I like sugar
It's
and
reasonable.
butter.
Sugar and butter.
Yeah, Chris tried to get me to try some sweet rice once, but I was not a fan.
Yeah, sweet rice sounds like a nightmare.
It's actually really good, it just...
Like a freakish experiment of science.
Oh, you whore! Fucking hate you fucking stupid ass pumpkin hoe bags with your fucking dumbass hoe baggery.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
Someone's getting triggered.
Do you like oatmeal, Leah?
I do like oatmeal. I tend to just eat, like, granola bars in the morning, though, just because it's the quickest, easiest thing.
I like stuff that stays with you a long time, where you don't have to. It's got a lot
Now,
of protein in it.
you fucking ass. I am so
I like
fucked.
McDonald's breakfast. Those breakfast burritos.
I used to like those a lot, but for some reason they aren't as good to me lately, but I have recently decided that I don't want to eat
Oh, it just nicked it.
pork and beef anyway.
Yeah, which has been difficult because we've been trying to find ways to balance our diet so that way I can get the food I'm getting and she can get the food she wants, but
Plenty of couples do it.
I know it's just expensive trying to buy 2 different diets and difficult, but we'll figure it out. I'm not saying we won't.
Yeah, well, and when you start working more, it'll be easier.
Yeah. Fucking balls! Eyeballs! Oh,
So,
I remember what my plan
I've
was.
just been getting the English muffin with just egg and cheese, and that's actually been pretty good.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
that's-
McDonald's breakfast.
But yeah, cheese and egg is good.
Well, I'm not a big fan of just egg, but their cheese, egg, and muffin combo is good. Oh man, now I want McDonald's.
You there,
McDonald's.
Are you there, Ace? Or not Ace,
Yeah, he's left.
Gamgee?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just not saying much.
Breakfast burritos is probably my favorite.
Oh my god, wait a minute.
As far as
I just
McDonald's.
realized you two sound very similar.
It used to be my favorite, but for some reason it just stopped tasting as good to me.
McDonald's?
The McDonald's breakfast burrito.
Oh.
Remember, babe, I stopped getting them because.
No, your biggest complaint was they're too small now.
Oh right, they also are a little bit smaller than I seem to remember, but they also tasted different.
They're probably just made shittier.
Yeah,
'Cause
I usually just ended up
everyone's running out of
smothering
food
them
and
in
shit.
the mild sauce. I thought that sauce was pretty good.
Mayonnaise mixed with ketchup.
Yeah, I usually use mild sauce.
Why don't I Larry the Candies the pumpkin drop? I have no idea what that
What?
means.
He
They
probably
look
means Perry.
Perry.
Why aren't you Perry?
Oh. Oh! They are pink, but they're not as easy to parry. He means putting myself closer to another projectile that I could
Have you-
potentially hurt myself with.
Never really been a big breakfast eater, Leah.
No, I like breakfast. I like all food meals of the day. In fact, Chris eats breakfast less than I do. It's my fault we even eat McDonald's. Usually that's just the easiest thing for us to do on the weekends.
Yeah, we usually grab a McDonald's on the weekend for breakfast, and
It gets me a coffee that's pretty cheap.
Oh, I've never drunk coffee in my life.
Don't start. Oh my gosh. If you can keep it that way, you may as well, because it's a habit I wish I could quit. I keep
Really?
telling myself I'm going to, and I just can't.
it's
Oh.
unhealthy for you. It dehydrates you. It can give you stomach issues. Going to the bathroom can become problematic.
Really?
Yeah.
It
It's
puts your
pretty
toes off
bad.
balance.
Goodness.
Why are you still standing there?
Because I thought I could fucking get him before he activated. Clearly I was... Motherfucker!
Ghost Train is a pain in the ass, and I wish we hadn't decided to play this game.
Does it, it sounds like it's really bad for you.
Coffee is awful
And
for you.
it's really addicting. It's crazy that it's not regulated like cigarettes and alcohol, because it's... I can't even...
How many people do you know get cranky in the morning because they haven't had a cup of coffee? They're like, oh, I need my coffee.
I don't think I know anyone like that, actually.
I know a bunch of people like that.
They have to plan it, but I'm Tish. I get cranky,
If you don't,
and I
if you
don't,
hadn't
and
had
I get
any.
a really bad headache if I don't have any caffeine.
Really? Wow.
Oh yeah,
It's a drug.
it is. It really is.
That's amazing.
Think about it. People like college students abuse the fuck out of coffee and caffeine pills and things like that.
Well, and I was telling you the other day about all the diggers in Egypt who died because they kept drinking coffee after coffee so they could keep digging, and then they'd get dehydrated and
Oh.
die in the
You
desert
mean like
heat.
ancient Egypt?
No, like archaeologists.
Oh,
Archaeologists would die because they dehydrate themselves in the desert in order to stay awake and keep working. They drink tons and tons and tons of coffee. They dehydrate themselves at night to stay awake. Then they'd get sleep deprivation combined with dehydration
yeah.
and potentially diarrhea, so they're dehydrating themselves even quicker.
Goodness. I drink a lot of water. I
Because
don't.
if you're not
I
going to
am-
be constipated after drinking too much coffee, you'll be diuretic instead.
Oh yeah, I definitely have horrible bowel movements, but I can't stop drinking it.
You're like, oh my god, I really need to stop. My stomach is killing me. I've had too much coffee today.
Can I have
I'm
another glass?
thirsty. What am I going to do? I'm going to get a cup of coffee.
I've gotten coffee so many times at this one place that I've actually got a reward coming up so I could get a free coffee, and I think tomorrow I just might.
Why is it always that there's one girl that thinks they're the best in the world? Probably because their daddy told them they were. You're the best, Pumpkin. Nothing is better than you. Yeah,
Well,
what you don't
sounds
know
like
is
I'm
that
lucky
your
that I've
pumpkin
never-
is... What you don't know is that your pumpkin's sleeping with her professor.
Yes, you are lucky that you've never started.
Coffee is awful. It's awful.
That's what
He
I was
likes it
thinking.
too, but he has it as a treat,
Correct.
not as a thing that he drinks every day.
Why did I dash? Oh, I know what happened.
God, man, I hate these tanks.
When you think about it, whatever people do, they do probably as a reaction to something that happened to them, for the most part. For instance, me, I use comedy a lot. I use comedy to deflect from. I use comedy and deflection a lot. I'm like, people are like, hey, did you hear such and such bad stuff happen? And I'm like, no. You want to hear a joke? Oh crap! I fucked up. Oh my god, it's not Skeletron. It's Skeletrain.
Skeletrain? Oh my god.
Nice.
Thank
That's a good
you.
one.
Unfortunately, he's also the conductor, which makes it really hard for me to come up with a much better joke. But
So
still.
does anybody ever say, we're trying to be serious here, and you're making a joke when you...
Oh, yeah, no, all the time. When Leah knows when I actually want to have a serious conversation, because I'm like, babe, I'm going to have a serious conversation.
It doesn't happen very often.
No,
Serious
but
conversation initiate.
it's basically the
Okay, I'm
situation, yeah.
Hello there, Moonly Pog. Or is it Moonly Pazirog?
Wow, what a name. I've never heard that. Or a channel.
Only P0G. He likes to whiz in zero gravity.
The moon peas in zero gravity. That makes sense, actually.
Well, that was close.
Indeed. Fuck, I thought that was the end.
I'm
Mama.
gonna skip. I'm just gonna go buy that.
And now you have to fight the train, which we
Yep.
still haven't figured out.
Man, this game is huge.
Fuck.
This is the biggest Far Cry game.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Do they serve? Let's see. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, no, I have to parry that thing.
Yeah, and you keep making yourself go farther away from it. And then you have to shoot his heart.
And I got hit. Fuck.
We don't want to know how to fight train. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure mine is just
So
my
if they
name.
stopped making coffee, you'd probably have a lot of people just become
Oh
totally
yeah.
violent.
You'd probably see there'd be some criminal reaction.
Yeah, there would probably be riots.
You'd have
Are smoking if they quit selling cigarettes?
I mean, dude, here's what would happen if they said, you know what, we're done selling coffee. Coffee's outlawed. You remember what happened during the alcohol prohibition? It'd be like that, but with coffee.
Yeah, people would be meeting up in secret to drink coffee.
At a coffee speakeasy. A coffeezy.
Wow.
A sip easy.
Remove that, or cigarettes. All people would go nuts. Cigarettes too.
Oh my god. People are already nuts, man. They don't need more. And the worst part is that because of the amount of coffee that's consumed around the world, the coffee plant is actually going extinct.
What do you mean?
The coffee plant is going extinct. So is chocolate.
That's impossible.
No, we are not producing more than we're consuming. Consumer levels are higher than production levels.
You just gotta grow some chocolate forests. That's all.
The conditions required to grow coffee and chocolate are very specific, and that makes it difficult, especially since we keep chopping down the rainforest, which is part of the conditions we need for coffee and cocoa. Is that kind of environment is where that thrives.
What do you think would cause the most trouble, or the most
Plus the bees.
removing
I've
alcohol
heard about the bees.
or coffee? I wonder.
He's like, I've heard about the bees.
You stop production of one of those.
I mean, we've already seen what happens if you stop producing alcohol. The frickin' speakeasies happened. Although I guess if they just stopped, the people would make their own. People would make their own hooch, because all you have to do is ferment shit. They'd have to completely stop making fruit and vegetables, which would never happen.
They'd have to outlaw the very knowledge of how to make alcohol. And that is the problem, is you can't make people forget. You can tell them forget, but you can't make them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it forget how to make alcohol.
I'm sure the government has some kind of forget machine.
Men in Black Pointer Red.
Yeah.
I'll remember this in the morning. No, you won't.
Well, they must use the forget ray on me all the time, because I can't remember shit. I must have seen some things.
You know, imagine how much fun you could have if something like that did exist. Give me all your money. Look at this. Now you don't remember that I
Took all your
stole
money.
from you.
Oh, crap.
He's
Give
like,
me
did
that
you know how
watch.
much fun we could have with this? His word was fun. That was his word of choice to describe criminal activity. You know how much fun we could have? This man's got GTA brain. This is the problem with society. We're all like, oh, it's GTA. I can steal somebody's car and nobody's gonna care.
Why do you think
I
people...
can be an asshole.
Why do you think there have been like 5 frickin' Purge movies? Everyone's like, hell yeah, I want to be in a society where I could commit any crime with zero repercussion. Sorry, I had to burp in the middle of that word.
I don't know about you, but when I play GTA, and I kill a bunch of people, there's plenty of repercussions. The cops show up and fuck me over.
Gotta run away from him.
I have 1 HP and I'm on the train again.
Oh,
Hot
but yeah,
cross
man.
buns.
Or compel. If you could compel somebody, then make them forget. Give me your wallet. Now forget everything you know.
Forget that you ever had a wallet.
Forget that you ever had a wallet. I forgot what we were talking about. Your entire statement just hit what is lovingly referred to by me as the ADHD bricks. Bricks crafted of pure forgetfulness.
Forgetnium.
Bricks crafted of pure forgetfulness. And
That
the
or you
entire
could-
train of conversation has just run headlong into this wall of bricks. And
Compelling
I
people to
have
tell the
no idea
truth
what
would
we
be
were
pretty
talking
funny.
about anymore.
You've been compelled to forget.
Compelling people to tell the truth, that could also be.
That would be pretty good, like Wonder Woman.
Sorry guys, I am sick as a dog.
Yeah, like if we all just had a lasso of truth. Just people lassoing each other all the time.
No,
Does this
I don't
dress
want to
make
know
my
what people.
butt look
I don't want to
fat?
know the truth. I don't want to know the truth. I'd be like,
Yeah, I don't
hey,
either.
what do you think of me? You're not funny. Oh. I don't want to know if I'm not funny. I'd rather people just pretend I'm funny.
Wow.
If I'm not funny, I'd rather people just pretend. I don't want to know I'm not funny. That's genuinely like one of the things I'm like.
That's what you're afraid you'd hear if you had the ability to read minds?
Yeah, is that people would think I wasn't. I genuinely think I wasn't funny, and I'm like, oh, that would hurt my feelings more than anything.
But also that could be helpful because you could prevent crime. Read
But I
somebody's
could
mind.
prevent
They're-
crime by knowing if people thought I was funny. Yeah,
Well,
I could prevent
let's say-
crime because I could keep. Because
You
no,
could
it
just
wouldn't prevent
don't
crime.
ask
It would
questions
cause
you
crime
don't wanna
because then
know
I
the
would
answers.
murder people for lying to me.
Have you unlocked expert?
Probably
No.
not.
That's pretty wild.
He sucks at this game. He hasn't unlocked shit. This is our first playthrough.
Well, people would want to
Cuphead?
eventually want to know why. How do you know everything?
That's
I feel
also
like
a problem.
Chris has made it that far in Cuphead proves that he doesn't suck at Cuphead.
And then
Yeah, but we can't make it past Ghost Train.
He can make it past Ghost Train. I think. I forgot what the final phase of Ghost Train is.
The train.
Although
Right, but
that's
I just
as
don't
far as
remember it
we've
at all.
gotten is the train. You have to like parry its tail to open up its heart or some bullshit.
but also reading people's minds, that could be fun. You know, people.
Yeah, when you make a really unfunny joke, I genuinely appreciate it if people... No spoilers for... No spoilers! You give me any spoilers, I will chat ban you.
I mean, that's not much of a spoiler, although I don't even remember Wally the bird.
Wally the bird.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, I'm just trying not to die, so I said that very quickly. It came off harsh. I apologize. We just are a no spoilers channel. I like to experience things for the first time as I experience them.
What about a
Everything in this
shapeshifter?
game ends us. Shapeshifting would be fun.
And what would
Right
you
up until
accomplish
you
by
get trapped
shapeshifting?
in a tiny cage and you can't shapeshift back to your normal form because you were too stupid.
Then you just
Maybe.
shapeshift into a tinier thing, and then get
And
out of the
slip
cage.
through the bars.
Okay. What if it's an actual box that you can't slip out of? What if it's like a glass cage?
Well, then you become a cockroach, because those motherfuckers can get through anything.
Or you become something so big that growing large breaks the confines.
I'm just taking my time with this stage at this point. This
Yeah,
guy,
that makes
I'm
sense.
like, I'm fucking done with this. It's okay. The game is really good at reminding me it's a hard game all on its own. But thank you for telling me there's an expert mode to unlock, because that just means I'm not done. Because one of my challenges in life is to beat games at the hardest difficulty. With the exception of Ultra Nightmare and Doom 2016, I don't think I'm ever going to get that shit done. This guy's got to die soon. I have pumped a ton of rounds into his fat ass.
I think being able
Giggity.
to see through stuff would be pretty fun.
We're just talking different superpowers. Alright.
Right up until you're like, oh man, I need to use my powers to see something. Oh crap, my grandma's naked! I can give you negative drawbacks to every superpower.
Naked drawbacks.
Breathing underwater, being able to breathe underwater.
Oh,
There's
that one
no-
I'd take. Although I'd want to also not be affected by the pressure of water, because I want to swim down to like
you'd
the
have to have, like-
Titanic. I want to swim down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Right.
Ready? You ready for the drawback on that power?
That would.
It's
No, that's-
only useful if you live near a large body of water.
No,
I
it's
guess.
useful. You would never drown.
It's only useful if you live near a large body of water, though.
We live
And
near large
if you're
bodies
someone
of water.
who doesn't want to drown, because if you can breathe underwater, you will never drown.
True.
So that completely takes away the fear of drowning.
Have you figured this out?
Oh, I forgot to jump.
Well, you did better. Look how close you were.
I know. I did some damage.
I'm trying to think. I always said I'd want to become invisible, but that's just
That
because
would
I
be
was
fun.
being emo.
Also, you're breathing underwater. Besides that, what else can you do?
Well, I said that I'd also want to be
You
able
know what
to
else
go
can
to
breathe
really
underwater?
deep depths.
Fish.
Sharks.
Yeah, but you could just hang out.
You're just a fish. What's your superpower? Oh, I'm a fish.
Fish don't have thumbs.
Okay,
Logic.
sorry, you're right. What's my superpower? I'm a fish with thumbs.
Oh god,
That's not
Also-
a negative.
flight would also be fun.
Here's the other thing. A human body can only stay submerged for so long before it starts to experience severe health problems. Being able to breathe underwater doesn't necessarily mean that you have underwater adaptation.
That's what I was saying, though, is that if I could breathe underwater, I'd also want to be able to...
And we're talking one superpower here. You didn't say you became a fish.
True.
You said breathe underwater.
Ooh, teleportation. That would be really awesome.
Yeah.
Oh
That,
yeah, I mean you could like disappear and
Bahamas.
appear.
And
Like,
then you're just in the Bahamas, you know?
Right up
yeah, that
until
would be
you
sick.
teleport to the location you remember, and there was another person standing there, so you explode them into a billion pieces.
that's called telefragging in Quake. That's how you kill the final boss.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
would like
telefrag random
teleport
civilians.
to the one place I'd teleport would be to see the pyramids, man. I'd like to.
I don't think we've heard of the Soul Melter.
Did you ever watch that film Jumper?
It sucked.
No.
Oh my
Which one
god,
belong?
did you see that
I
maneuver?
did.
It's been a long time since
My
I watched it.
superpower is being blood type stupid. Oh, are you one of those,
What does that mean?
I forget what
He's
they're
got no blood.
called.
Alright, I've done a half hour of this. I'm done.
Either
I'm done.
you have sickle cell or you're one of those people who can't leave DNA at a crime scene.
I can't do this anymore. I'm done with this one right now. Gotta come back to it another time. I'm obviously getting my ass kicked too hard. Guys,
Like,
share,
subscribe,
comment in the section below
check us out on Discord.
for updates as to when we go live, better Patreon, no, updates as to when we go live, and events to get prototype trading cards. Just needing to know, have I ever played Kirby Star Allies? No, I've never played Kirby Star Allies. I haven't played a Kirby game since the Super Nintendo came out. And I don't
There's
own
a
a
3D
Nintendo
Kirby
device
coming
because
out.
I'm broke. I'm only allowed to spend money on video games and video game merchandise from income from the channel. So if you guys want me to be able to buy something, there are donation options. You can go to Discord, and there's a Cash App there. You can also go to Patreon and subscribe to the $3 and $6 tier. So yeah, you could do that if you want. And that'll get you digital trading cards that I'm working on making.
They're pretty cool.
So, yeah. G-Boogie, we will see you next time. You are giving me too many spoilers of
And
stuff at this
Moonly
point,
Pog.
so please
And
be
G-Boogie.
shushing on that. Guys, like, share, subscribe, comment in the section below. Check us out on Discord for updates
already
as
did
to when we
that.
go live, and Patreon for more exclusive Discord access and stickers and trading cards.
Do it
coming soon.
twice.
Whatever you choose to do, stay immortals, don't go down us. We love all of you, and we'll see you next time.
Special shout out to
Bye.
Husky Gaming, Greg from Veggie Gamer, Diley Bear.
Yeah. Shout outs. It's okay, man. You'll learn. Bye.